Hey guys, so today I have a video showing you some curriculum that I have purchased and not finished. Some of it's because I didn't like it, and some of it's just like there's different reasons. Okay, so let's get into it. Hey, I'm Nicole. I'm a homeschooling mom to 3 and 6, 5, and 1.5-year-old. And we live on property, we do a lot of stuff outside, and yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna go through it. I've got like a hefty basket of stuff. So this is from like a few years, just like total. Okay, so first up we have, and they're not in any order, I just kind of stuck them in here. Writing with Ease. So this is a copy work back here. I didn't really dislike it. We might pick it back up sometime, but mostly what I didn't like about it was how the instruction, you would find the instruction page up here and then you had to go all the way back to here. So it's a silly reason not to finish it, but I think that was my reason. Okay, another, okay, I love this one. The Year of Playing Skillfully, but I could just never really do all of the activities or stick with it. It was a lot of, I wish it came with like some sort of like pack where it was like all of the materials for the different crafts, but there's a ton of crafts, so that would be a gigantic package. But yeah, mostly it was just that I didn't have the materials, or it was just like a lot of prep work. Great curriculum, too much prep work for me. Okay, another is Explode the Code. We love Explode the Code. This is Go for the Code, but same thing. But they just kind of outgrow it faster than we finish it because it's not our main curriculum. It's just kind of like a like do it on a light school day. Sometimes I pair it along with our language arts, but this one we didn't even start actually. I'm just gonna save it like for my daughter when she's older, but I know like the level 3 we were working through it. I got 3 and 3.5. We didn't even start 3.5 and he just skipped over to 5 before we even finished 3. So don't buy too many in advance unless it's like your core curriculum. Okay, another thing is Good and the Beautiful Math. I do have a review of this on my channel. It's like my most popular video. I guess people like it, I don't know, but or it's a comparison. Anyway, I did like 2 pages. So I went through and I like marked on the lesson, so I didn't sell it, but I think I did like 1 lesson, and then I went through and I was like, this is not for us, because I was gonna pair it actually with Singapore and just make that like a fun little side. But I think it's not in a bad way, but kind of gimmicky. Like it has that box of fun things and it makes kids so excited about it that then I felt like they wouldn't be as into Singapore, which is awesome. Like it's so fun, but I just didn't, I don't know, you can see my review video to see about how I feel about it. Yeah, good curriculum, not for us. Dental and Classical Nature. I wanted to like this so much, and we did it. It was a while back actually, before we moved out to property. And where I live, we have seasons. We should have been able to find the things in here. So I went through a few weeks of it, and we went on nature walks many times a week at that point, and I couldn't find any of the stuff like out in nature. So it was kind of frustrating because you're supposed to like dissect the flowers or observe tadpoles and things like that. And tadpoles actually I think we found, but of like all of the flowers and nature and that sort of an area, we just couldn't find them, and it was frustrating. So I wanted it to be more hands-on of a curriculum for nature, and this wasn't that for us. But I could see if you could find those things, or now that I live on property, I could kind of see maybe doing it with when my daughter's a little bit older, because we have more area to plant the things and like maybe plan a year ahead and plant stuff. I don't know. Okay, another one. So you guys have seen some of these I've talked about in previous videos, but I know not everyone has seen all my videos. So another one is the Building Blocks of Science. We actually didn't, I should sell these because we did not start the workbooks. I think I might do a video on selling curriculum too, because I'm just getting started with it and I'm kind of into it. So anyway, So we started like reading the textbook portion, and where I liked it, it just wasn't for my kids. Unfortunately, I mean, you have to teach for your kids, like not for yourself, right? So just because I liked it doesn't mean it was going to work for us, and it didn't. But I loved it. I did get it on thrift books. And for the whole set, I think it's normally like $150, and I got it for like $60. So it wasn't that big of a deal that it didn't work out. Okay, next up is, there's two curriculum by them, Blossom and Root. So their art, it was really pretty. Gosh, why couldn't I, this was a while back. I can't remember why. I think it didn't have, it's not super user friendly, I think, and it was a lot of like the same thing every lesson. And oh, the projects that you were supposed to do, it didn't explain them very well, or maybe I just didn't understand them very well. But it was like talking about layering. I'm not an art person. I'm into like, I can knit, I can sew, I can do just like make things with wood, but gosh, art is not my thing. It was one that was like layering different things on top of each other to make a boat, but I had no idea what they were. It was just really confusing how it was written out, and it just like stopped me, and I could have skipped to the next lesson, but I just didn't want to. And hopefully some of you are understanding that mindset, but I don't know, that's just where I was when this was like, I think when my daughter was a newborn too, so I really didn't want to put in the extra effort. I was like, if I can't understand this art project, I'm not going to understand a bunch of them, so. No, I don't know, I was like, okay, anyway. Other one that was Blossom and Root was their science. So it was My Great Space Adventure, and I thought it sounded really fun to start. I'm looking at the parent one. Okay, so I think probably because I'm kind of spoiled with the curriculum that I do use, like The Good and the Beautiful or Beautiful Feet books, it's just very, or even Singapore Math they're all pretty like laid out and helpful and specific, or they come with the stuff for your activities. So these ones were kind of like, it's like random optional activities. It was pretty much the same thing, like they write in their captain's log, and then it turned into every day you're just doing things. So countdown from 10, we need a sequence, and so it's like black, white, what comes next? Say turtle duck, what comes next? A, B, what comes next? So I don't know, it's just a little bit, felt boring, I guess, but it's a cute idea, but I don't know. Blossom and Root's not for us, I guess, but if you went through, we don't go to the library that often, so if you did and you got the extra library books and you put in a lot of effort, I could see that, but I just prefer to like get curriculum that like works for me, like Sonlight, how it comes with all of the books and that's already taken care of, and I just prefer that. Okay, and then I think this is the last one that we didn't finish, is Writing Without Tears. So I know a lot of people love these, and I do like some of the stuff. I really like how on their site has like a I haven't gone to it in a while, but has like a build your own worksheet thing, so you can like put in their name, and you can like trace the name, and it's free, and you can put in, you know, whatever you want, and there's like different ways of it, and they have like posters you can print out with the letters and things. But this one, he did some of it. I don't love the font that they have. This one is a lot more fun, the kindergarten one. I think it's more fun, and then once I get into first grade, I just don't really like how they have it printed for them to write out on the lines. I feel like it seems a little bit, I don't know how to explain it. I really like the Good and the Beautiful handwriting, and I know I did a comparison a very long time ago on this and the Good and the Beautiful handwriting, and someone commented that like this is an actual curriculum, whereas the Good and the Beautiful is just like for fun sort of thing. I don't know. But I had the teacher's guidebook for this, and I don't know, I didn't really love it. So that is why I didn't use that one, because I actually didn't like it. Okay, I think that's everything I could find that I didn't finish. I'm sure there's probably some that I like actually recycled or gave to a friend or something. But yes, that is my stack. You guys want to see how big it is? Oh, oh my god, I can like barely lift this. What? Okay, so I should definitely try and sell some of that. Okay, so thanks for hanging to the end and watching with me. And yes, I have in a few weeks I'm going to be doing another order because I have something that I said I might try next year that I'm actually going to try and do this year and through the summer, because I'm just crazy and we're ending one of our curriculums early. So I'm like, hey, there's 2 months left of the year. Why not go ahead and try a new one? But I'm actually finishing this one. It's not because I didn't like it. I didn't finish it. Okay. Well, thanks for watching, you guys. Hang out, subscribe, and watch some of my other videos. Have a good one.